Today, I'm going to share my thoughts on 4 sunscreens from EltaMD. I do have the tinted version of all 4 of these, but they do have untinted versions, I believe, of all 4 of them. So if you prefer an untinted version, that is an option as well. But I'm going to go over my thoughts on all of these. I'm going to also give you recommendations for specific skin types, which of these sunscreens are good for specific skin types. And I'm also going to show you guys a demo of me applying them, so that way you can really see how they look on the skin, how they work, how they blend in. The 4 sunscreens that I have are the EltaMD UV Physical, UV Elements, UV Clear, and UV Glow. I do personally have acne-prone skin, and acne-prone skin is a sensitive skin condition, so I would say that all of these sunscreens are definitely going to be good if you have sensitive or acne-prone skin. I've never had any issues with these causing me to break out, and I just find that these are all really gentle. And if you are somebody who has a hard time finding a sunscreen that doesn't break you out, I definitely do recommend all of these. But I'd say one is more suited towards acne-prone skin than the others, and of course I will let you know which one that is. So let's go ahead and get right into this. If you guys are new here, I'd love for you to go ahead and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video and find it helpful, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into the sunscreens. So I'm gonna start off with the UV Element sunscreen. This is the first sunscreen that I tried from EltaMD, and I immediately came to really enjoy this. This does give a very light tint. It's not gonna be giving you a lot of coverage, but I find that it just feels really soothing and just nice on the skin, and it does give a tiny tint, so it's going to give you a hint of coverage. Honestly, really not that much coverage, but just a little bit. It kind of helps to like even out the skin tone a little bit. What's nice about a tinted sunscreen is that it can prevent to have like white cast, because sometimes non-tinted sunscreens can definitely be more likely to give you a white cast. Now, I haven't tried any of the EltaMD untinted versions, so I don't know if those give white casts or not, but I know that they do have an untinted version of this as well if you prefer that. And I know that like the tint that it gives is, you know, a relatively light skin tone, so I don't know how this would work for other skin tones if you have a deeper skin tone than me or a lighter skin tone than me, because, you know, the tint of this is almost like the light medium range as far as like skin tone goes, but I feel like maybe it would like kind of almost like adjust to your skin tone once you like rub it in and blend it in. But honestly, I can't say how it would work for other skin tones that are different than mine, but I just thought that might be helpful to note. But for me, I find that all 4 of these work really well with my specific skin tone, and they blend in really well, and they end up just like matching really well. Even if they don't necessarily look like they're my skin tone right when I apply them, once I blend them out, I just find that they really kind of like have adjusted to my skin tone, or just works really well. So the UV Element sunscreen has an SPF of 44. It is 100% physical sunscreen in a tinted moisturizing base. This also has hyaluronic acid in here to add for some extra moisture retention, and this even has some antioxidant protection. This is water resistant for 40 minutes, and it is dye-free, fragrance-free, gluten-free, oil-free, paraben-free, and is sensitivity-free and non-comedogenic. So those are some of the aspects about it. So this is oil-free. So if you tend to want to avoid products with oils in it, maybe if you have acne-prone skin, sometimes you might not always want to be applying oils because sometimes they can feel kind of thick. This one is oil-free. It does say that it's good for all skin types and also post-procedure skin, and I definitely think that a lot of people would really enjoy this. If you do have acne-prone skin, I would say this is definitely worth giving a try, because I've never had any issues with it causing me to break out, and it just feels really nice on the skin, and I feel like it also gives my skin a really nice healthy glow. Hopefully you can tell from the demo, the side with it definitely kind of makes a little bit more of an even skin tone, and it blends out really nice. It makes the skin have a nice glow to it, and just makes the skin look really nice and healthy. Going on to the UV Physical sunscreens. This sunscreen is specifically supposed to be for extra sensitive and post-procedure skin. This is also oil-free, and I personally think that this almost feels like a gel almost when you like apply it to your skin. It's somewhat like cooling. It just feels like soothing and refreshing, and it just like immediately just like melts into your skin when you apply it. It feels so nice. So I can definitely see why they say this is good for extra sensitive or post-procedure skin. So again, if you do have acne-prone skin, want something that's going to be soothing but also won't cause you to break out. Obviously, I know that can depend per person. I definitely think that this one is worth a try. Also, this is the largest bottle out of all of them. them. So this one would definitely last you the longest as well. This has SPF 41 and it is a chemical-free, no chemical sunscreen filter sunscreen that uses the natural mineral UV protection of zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. So this is a completely mineral-based formula. And again, it's fragrance-free, it is oil-free, paraben-free, sensitivity-free, and non-comedogenic. So this is one that I have really enjoyed, and I definitely think a lot of people would really like this as well. If you just want something that is going to be non-irritating and just something super gentle, I definitely recommend giving this one a try. Next is their UV Clear sunscreen. Now this one is actually specifically formulated for acne-prone skin in mind, as well as rosacea and hyperpigmentation. Now when it comes to hyperpigmentation, honestly, I think all of these sunscreens are great. Sunscreen in general can be helpful for hyperpigmentation because it can help to prevent those dark spots from getting darker. This has niacinamide in here, which is an anti-inflammatory ingredient. Niacinamide is also often used for treating dark spots. It's going to be helpful for kind of evening out the skin tone. So I like that they have that ingredient included in here, and this also uses transparent zinc oxide. This has SPF 46 and the amount of niacinamide that is in here is 5%, and that can help with treating blemishes, discoloration, and photo damaged skin. This one, I actually feel like it feels the most like serum-like when you apply it to the skin. As you can see from the demo here, you can definitely see that this is just like melting into the skin. It almost looks like I'm applying a serum. It's tinted, but it's a very little bit of a tint. It's not going to be giving you a lot of coverage. It's just going to be a very light tint. So it's going to kind of even out the skin tone a little bit, but it still just like looks so like serum-like, and it just feels really nice on the skin. It gives the skin a nice healthy look to it, and I find that this one is quite soothing as well. So if you do have acne-prone skin, I definitely recommend giving this one a try. I have found that this works really well for my skin type. I do have acne-prone skin. From the demos, as you guys can see, I do have a lot of leftover dark spots from past acne. So I definitely have acne-prone skin, and I find that this doesn't cause me to break out, and I've just really enjoyed this. So then lastly, their UV Glow sunscreen. This has SPF 36. This is said to brighten and enhance luminosity. So this is also formulated with niacinamide. It also has ergothioneine, and this uses zinc oxide. This is supposed to be good for all skin types and also those with skin concerns. So when I saw that, that's why I decided to give this a try. It uses 100% physical sunscreen. It contains high purity niacinamide that brightens the skin and helps to improve and protect skin types prone to discoloration and breakouts associated with acne, hyperpigmentation, and rosacea. The tinted formula additionally helps even out skin tone. And this one definitely is the thickest formula out of all four of these. It's going to give you more coverage than all of the rest of them. I'd still say it's like a light, maybe a medium coverage, but I think it looks absolutely beautiful on the skin. So after I did the demos for all of these sunscreens, I just ended up applying this one all over my face. So that is what I have on right now. And I find that does a really nice job at like evening out the skin tone. It also gives the skin a healthy looking glow to it. And I just think it makes the skin look really pretty and healthy, and it does a great job at protecting the skin. But yeah, so this is definitely the thickest formula out of all of them. But I still think that it like blends in really nicely, and it's not going to feel like super heavy on the skin, but it definitely feels a little bit heavier than all of the rest of them, because the rest of them I definitely say are the lightest weight. I feel like the UV Physical, UV Clear, and UV Elements feel somewhat similar. There are definitely some differences in them, but they all feel quite lightweight, somewhat like serum-like, but then the UV Glow is definitely a thicker formula. So that is my overall review for these. I really enjoy all of these. I haven't had any issues with these causing me to break out, and I just think that they're all really good. I did purchase these all myself, by the way. I got them, I think I either got them from Amazon or maybe iHerb. But if you are interested in checking any of these out, I will have them listed and linked in the description box below. If you guys have tried any other EltaMD sunscreens that you really like that I didn't mention in this video, I would love to know what they are. Definitely let me know in the comment section below, because I am definitely curious to try out some more of their sunscreens. But when I was kind of looking up the best EltaMD sunscreens for acne-prone skin, these are the ones that I found. So I decided to try these before trying some other ones, because I felt like these would just be the best suited for my skin type. But I definitely think that a lot of people would really like all of these sunscreens. I feel like all four of these are really good for pretty much all skin types, even if you have dry skin. I feel like these would be really great for you as well. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you guys do want to see even more content from me in the future, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you guys want to connect with me on Instagram or TikTok, I would love to engage with you guys over there. I will link those social media accounts in the description box below. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all for my next video.